to a brand new Sunday story, and today I'm going to be talking about how I met Lee. A lot of you know Lee as the reverse dipper in my close CMV, and probably have more CMVs to come, but at the time I'm gonna film this video, they have not been in any other CMVs. Oh yeah, the Bill from my Bill and Dipper's baking a cake video, which I was supposed to be Bill, by the way, but we swapped costumes at like the last second, and I'm glad we did. They're in a lot of my vlogs. I'll put their Instagram in the description below, and once you see the Instagram, you'll probably be like, oh, I know them if you follow me on Instagram, because I fucking... yeah. Anyway, this is going to be about how I met them. It's a funny story. It really is, and I'm happy to finally be sharing this story with you. For a while I was closed off about them because I didn't want them to get hate, because sometimes people will go to them and send them hate just because of me, and I didn't want that to happen more often than it did. But I'm happy to finally be coming out about this now and telling you guys. So this is how I met them. Basically, it was going to be my first anime con ever where I was going by myself, because my first con was New York Comic Con with my parents, my dad and my stepmom. This was Sakura Matsuri 2015, my technical first con, because I don't really want to count the Comic Con before that. I just ordered, or just got maybe, my Alba Saragaki cosplay, because I was really into Dramatical Murder at the time, and I was so excited to be Alba to Sakura Matsuri. But I was like, I don't have anyone to go with. So I found... oh wait, I'm a fucking idiot. So basically, this was a group for Anime Next people who planned to cosplay Dramatical Murder. I planned to cosplay Alba, obviously. But then, I saw somebody post in the group saying, hey, I'm so excited to see you guys when Anime Next rolls around. I'm gonna be Alba. And inside my mind, I got pissed off because not only were they gonna be Alba, but they were gonna be made Alba. And I was like, they're already topping me now and we haven't even got to the con yet. So I was a little bit pissed off. I was like, because like, it didn't occur to me that there was going to be that there was going to be an assload of Albas. That didn't occur to me because I had never really gone to a real anime con yet. So I was like, oh man, they're going to be Alba, they're going to top me, they're going to look better than me and stuff, because I think I saw their Alba cosplay and I was thinking they looked better than me. And then they mentioned about Sakura Matsuri 2015 coming before Anime Next, and wanting to know if anybody in the group was going to go, because they wanted to meet them ahead of time and stuff like that, and they were going to be Alba there too. I saw Sakura Matsuri was in New York, very easy to get to, and I was like, you know what? I want to see their Alba in person. I want to see if it's really like better than mine, and I want to cry and jealousy and stuff. Plus this is a con that's relatively easy to me to get to. So I was like, you know what, fine, I'll tell them I'm going. So I put in the comments and I was like, I'm gonna go to Sakura Matsuri too, let's meet up, let's hang out. So they're like, sure. So I put on my Alba stuff and I go to the con and we meet for the first time in person. At this point I'm like, wow, their wig is really great. And we're walking around and people are only taking pictures of me and not them, so I felt a little bad. And because they were so nice to me, like I think we got lost at first and they spent like a half hour trying to find me to meet up. So they were really nice, so I no longer disliked them. I was like, oh, I think we can be friends now. So then after that, some more time passes, and you gotta say that we're talking like every day. Like literally every day over texting. And I'm like, finally, I have this really good friend in person. It was great. I had a great friend in person that I could actually talk to, because at this point in my life, all my friends were online. I hadn't met Taz or Dylan or Pana or Christina or anybody yet. Anybody that you've seen in my videos, anybody you've seen in my meetups, I hadn't met any of them yet. I finally had a real life in friend person. So we were talking like every day over Facebook. And EMCon was coming around. And the first EMCon I went to, 2015. And I was like, oh my god, I really want to go, you know, it's a con. So I was like, hey, I have friends now to go with. I invited them and I was like, oh, let's go to EMCon together if you can like give us a ride maybe and we can go. And they were like, sure, they were really excited about it. So we went and we made a whole lot of other friends there. And in the EMCon music video, if you go back in my videos list, you can see the Ellen light little Pocky moment. That was our first kiss. It was unexpected. It was not planned. They just grabbed me by the shoulder and they just did it. So if you haven't guessed up to this point in this video, the them I keep talking about is Lee. That is Lee. I did not like Lee at first, and then I started to warm up. So, from the moment that, like, around the time I started to invite them to EMCon is when I started to like them and have feelings for them. But at the same time, I was like, you know, there's no way they could be into me like that and stuff like that. And I think at this time, I hadn't come out about my gender yet. I think I came out about... Oh, no, that's wrong. I came out about my gender after Sakura Matsuri. Because we got in the car and I gave them my Instagram. And I knew my Instagram had the name on it, so I was like, fuck. But, like, they were very accepting about it, so I was like, sweet. So after we went home from EMCon and things are going great and a couple days passed. I think it's only a couple days because on the 18th, I said to them over Facebook, what do you do when you like a friend and you don't know if they like you back? So they're like, oh, I think you should just like ask them out and see what they say. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm scared, you know, they might not like me back. You know, that stupid thing. And they were like, no, just give it a try, give it a try. So I'm like, okay. And then my next message was, I like you. And they were like they told me later on that they were hoping it was them. And I'm like, yes, it was you, Bob Diggity. I asked them out in the stupidest fucking way, too. I was like, because we both liked L and Light, and jokingly I would be the L and they would be the Light. So I was like, will you be the Light to my L? Boo! At this point in time, by the way, my phone didn't have service because my dad didn't pay the bill. So I was hiding. I left school early, and I was hiding in a Dunkin' Donuts with Wi-Fi. Just waiting with the phone to see what they would say. And then at first they wouldn't even give me an answer because they were like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm really happy that it was me and I do like you too and stuff, but we need to talk because I need to know if I'm gonna get hurt or something. I don't remember what they said, but it was something like an interview to date them. And I remember just being like, I'm ready, let's do this shit. And I passed, by the way, in case you're wondering. So that was May 8th, 2015, when we started to date. So at this point that I'm making this video, it's been over a year. Soon to be 2 years. Like, I'm probably stretching it. Maybe it's only like 1.5 years, but like something like that. So yeah, we've been dating for a very long time. And that's basically how it came to be. After that, we were like one unit. Honestly, sometimes it's annoying and sometimes it's cute how people think we're the same fucking person, so you can't invite one person without inviting the other. We just kind of became Damien and Lee. Lee and Damien. Like, it's just one fucking joint thing. So, that's great. To all the following cons together, and we met a lot of friends together. June, July, August, September. The September after we got together is when their family had to pick up and move to Florida. And at that point, I was very upset because, like, here's my first real relationship in person. Like, I had like a couple other relationships in person, but they weren't real. They didn't feel real. It only lasted for a short time, and we never like went on dates or like did anything. So this was my first real relationship. It was basically picking up and leaving, and it was sad, but we still talked like all the time over Facebook, and now they come down to visit a lot. So that's really great because I don't know what I would do if they didn't. It makes me very happy when they are here. So they're coming down in like another week or two, for hopefully a week or two, hopefully a month. So that's pretty dot. I'm very happy. And it's been lit. I can't be serious for the life of me. So I'm just gonna go. Peace.